Hi everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremaine, and I want to talk to you about a show that you're probably not even watching. It's called Truth Be Told. It comes on, I think, Fridays at 8:30 p.m. on NBC. And I watched the first episode of Truth Be Told, and that motherfucker sucked. I mean, that was like one of the worst pilots I've ever seen in my life. But because I was bored, I watched the second episode, which was actually 100% better. So I thought, hell, they probably should have made the second episode first and do the pilot somewhere in the middle of the season. And then maybe they wouldn't lose the audience from Undateable. So Truth Be Told, technically, has been canceled without being canceled. It's the kind of, that's what networks have been doing, like with Blood and Oil. They cut the episode order from 13 to 10. With Truth Be Told, they cut their episode order down to 10. Minority Report, I think their episode order got cut down to 9. So rather than cancel a show and have to hurry up and put something in their place, whatever episode they're currently filming is the episode that becomes their final episode, because the network doesn't want to put any more money in it. So, Truth Be Told, if you haven't seen it, features Mark Paul Gosselaar, of course, from Saved by the Bell, Zach Slater. We all grew up on him. Well, most of us did. He plays Mitch. Tony Bell plays Russell. Vanessa Lachey plays Tracy. I guess that's Nick Lachey's wife. And Brescia Webb, I don't know how to pronounce her name yet, but Brescia Webb, she plays Angie. So basically, Tony and Brescia, they play the black couple, Russell and Angie, and Mitch and Tracy play the white couple. And I say it like that because the show tries to be controversial, and so they're constantly pushing the envelope of racism, and they really sort of went in on Jews on one episode, just stuff, and they always try to add sex into most of the episodes. The episode 2, which I liked, was when the guys got a chance to go to the Adult Film Star Awards, and long story short, by the end of the episode, they felt so guilty about, even though the wives gave them permission, they felt so guilty because Mark Paul's character, Mitch, had told an inadvertent lie to his wife, so he was feeling so bad about it. They end up going back to the house so she can make it up. He can make it up to her, and then the black chick that plays Angie, Brescia, she's very sexy on the show, and she exudes sexuality, almost like Eartha Kitt in a way, without the whole cat type thing. But she reminds me of this sort of like sexy, seductive, but they don't play up her sex appeal. She's a gynecologist on the show, and they keep her kind of mellow in the middle. Or, yeah, I think she's a gynecologist, or she's either a children's doctor or a gynecologist. But she sold the show for me. Her sex appeal actually sold the show for me. The way she interacts with Tony Bell's character Russell, they have a very hot, fiery sexual attraction to one another. And it shows on camera that these two characters have chemistry. Mark Paul and Vanessa, they don't have the same type of chemistry. It just kind of feels like the by the number sitcom. But I feel like if the show had more time, it could probably feel its way through the bumps that it's going through with these first few episodes. And I think they're really, really pushing the envelope. The picture that I put for this video, which probably made you click on it, was they've gone so far as to have Tony Bell be in the shower naked. Where you can see some side ass. Like girls have side boob, he showed side ass. And this little white girl walks into the bathroom, and we can tell from the way it's shot, she doesn't see his penis. But for storyline purposes, she did. And she draws it, and they spend half the episode trying to hide it from the parents that the daughter saw his penis, and the wife Tracy is like, you know, she saw his BBC. Now I watch porn, so I know what BBC is. Of course, the Angie character didn't know what BBC was, and BBC, if you don't know, stands for Big Black Cock. And actually, the name of the episode is Big Black Coffee. So, so they try to push the envelope. Sometimes they try too hard, so the joke becomes forced, which makes it not funny. You know, so like Family Guy, you know, they're just raunchy to be raunchy, and they let the jokes land where they do. Whereas this show is just trying too hard. They're not relaxed like Family Guy with their humor. You know, I think Mark Paul's character is Jewish, and I think his character is Jewish, and you know the creator Family Guy is Jewish, so they kind of are able to get away with these, you know, Jewish jokes like, you know, well, let's just stick some bacon in this girl, and you know that's all she'll talk about. She won't talk about seeing his penis, you know. So they try to mess with everybody. They mess with Christians. They mess with Jews. They mess with blacks. They mess with whites. You know, they don't. When they use a race card, the whole thing is just. The first episode was ruined because it was about the race card and it didn't work. You know, so they tried to come out the gate with a racially sensitive episode, but it didn't work for them. I do hope that the show gets a second chance, even though it's been technically canceled. The only way that'll happen is if, you know, gimmicks like having Tony Bell in the shower naked will get people talking about it, or, you know, some attention. Although, let me tell you this, I tried to find the picture of Tony Bell, like on Google Images, and I really couldn't find it. You know, so I have two images. You'll see one of the images of them trying to reenact the little girl seeing his penis, seeing if she saw a towel or she saw a penis. So I have that picture in the video as we speak. But the fact that it's not in Google Images, because I knew that would be the picture that would make people click on this video, but the fact that it's not in Google Images is just a testament that people aren't watching the show, and so people aren't really caring. But I think that this is one of them shows that just need some time to find its way, but I think time's ran out. So if you want to check the show out, you know, NBC.com, you can catch up on some episodes. This episode where he's naked is episode 3, and they're currently, at the time of this video, they're only on episode 4. So check out Truth Be Told. See if you like it. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you're sad that it's leaving, or tell me that you just don't give a damn that it's leaving. So what do you think about Truth Be Told?